I personally closed approximately $15 million and our team closed like $26 million last year. People really rely on us to give them an honest advice. Sometimes the advice is like no. Sometimes the advice is like don't buy a house. My name is Kevin Tai and I am a team lead of Tai Properties Group and couldn't be happier to be part of For Sure Real Estate. Yeah, it was started from like one phone call from Olga, I think like a few years ago now. Want to meet with me and want to share with me what For Sure can do for real estate agents in our market right here. So I came and met with her, met everybody as well with actually no expectations. But I got like really impressed with everybody in this office right here, and everybody is so friendly. You can really feel it's truly from their heart. It's not something like, like people faking it or something. So it's really, really nice, and that's impressed me the most. The brokerage has a desire to grow in this market and also nationwide, and the marketing. I closed like approximately over 15 million and our team closed like 26 million last year. And I think what really set us apart is the service that we provided. And we are really listening to our clients, what their need is. Because like all the clients, buyer, seller, everybody have a different background, different experience, in real estate. So what we really do is we really go in detail of what they really need. Like first-time home buyer, they really need that hand-holding throughout the progress of the transactions. We also have clients that's bought and sold like 10 plus times. So they are really understand how real estate works, but they want us to help them with the marketing. For example, one of the seller that I met with, like they know everything about real estate. They maybe know more than I do about like buying and selling real estate. But what they really need from us is the marketing pieces and what we know about the market and also the subdivisions. So that is something that set us apart, that we're really hitting that target, what our clients really need. Yeah, I'm seeing the market right now is challenging. It's challenging not only for real estate agents, it's also for home buyer and home seller. Because I think this is the moment that we really need to be that advisor to help them with what they need. For an example, like some of the home buyer, they really struggle with finding the home that perfect for them. Yeah, just for one example, that like a buyer who want to look for that perfect home, but also want to make sure that they financially can like afford that home as well. So I think this is the moment that for us as real estate agents, we really need to help these clients to solve their problem and achieve that goal. I think what the trend is going to be, I think Sarasota is just so fantastic, very optimistic about this market right here. It's going to be a good market for like 2026 and 2027. It's just like how we as a real estate agents, we really need to change our approach comparing to what we do in 2021, 2022 when the market is like so hot and everybody with a license, they can easily go out there and sell a home, not necessary about like local knowledge and stuff like that. But now this is the moment that I think the agents have to really do the job. 2021, 2022, really like right after COVID, right? The market was really booming, a lot of people moving to Florida. And I do realize a lot of like new agents that get into the market and they can get a sales right away. They can actually just open the door. Technically, people really say that they open the door and then they get a sales. The local knowledge and stuff like that really not really matter at that time. It's about the speed is that for the time. I'm not sure everybody know, but last year, 2025, NAR put out a report. If I recall correctly, it's about 71% of the agents has sold no home last year. There's only 29% of the agents that are doing the job. So this is the market that is kind of like challenging for like newer agents. So I think what best for everybody to do is really come back to the fundamental, like helping your clients with your knowledge. So you really need to help people to navigate, their financial and really understand deep down into, what they really need, what is their background, and give them the advice that, they don't usually get from the general public. So people really rely on us to give them honest advice. Sometimes the advice is that no. Sometimes the advice is that don't buy a house. I actually told some of my clients that came to me and actually talked to me about their plan. I'm thinking about buying a home. Few questions that I'll ask is, number one, are you planning to sell the house in a couple of years? Are you moving in a couple of years? Or are you planning to buy a home that, for at least you will stay for 5 or 10 years? So it's really depend on the market. Right now it's challenging for home buyer and home seller whether or not to buy and sell. And some of the clients, I told them that, you might want to put off your plan for like a couple of years. Instead of selling right now, you might want to maybe rent that property for a couple of years and just wait for the market to align with your plan, and then will be better off for you to be profitable when come to a sales. There is a good one that is on Longboat Key. The condo owner called me. I still remember it's around like 3:30 in the afternoon. He called me, I picked up the phone, and then he introduced himself. His name is Steve. So he told me that he has a condo that on Longboat Key, and it's on the market for like 5 months right now. And it was active on the market with another agent at the time from another brokerage. And he told me what he struggled with. They have like very little showing, no offers, 5 months into the market, and they are exhausted. So I went over to the condo. I met with the owner. So I did an analysis for them, regarding their listing at the time. One thing, for an example, missing is the video marketing. We have like a lot of buyers coming from another state. So if you don't have a video marketing, how can those buyers actually understand how awesome your condo is? And also about the location as well. Got a call from them like a few days later, and they say they decided to go with me. So we really work together and get down into the detail of the marketing, work together as a team. So we have video marketing done, and we put together a good marketing plan. At the end, we actually do found a buyer, and the buyer comes straight to us because of that video marketing. And because of the marketing video that we do, she know about this condo, and then she came along and then make the offer, and we kind of put together a great deal. So I get to work with buyer and the seller in that transactions, and that is what the most awesome thing is. Be able to help them, to align with both parties with the goal. Both parties happy. So if you go on my website, you'll be able to see that 2 video testimonial. One is from the seller, one is from the buyer. They both are on the same transactions, and that is very special to me, and make me feel very good. And it's kind of like telling me that I'm doing the right thing, helping not only one client, but 2 clients at a time, and everybody is happy and walk away with everything that they want. So I think the tips for real estate agents, so if I'm gonna go from the perspective, if I take on another new agents on my team, right? You want to really focus on the cake. So what I mean is the fundamental is the cake. And like whatever video marketing, social media and stuff like that are the icing of the cake. So those are good to have, but don't forget about, like the fundamental, which is like your local knowledge. What is your goal? What are you really want to achieve in this career right here? So when I first started, I struggled as well. I don't know which direction to go, and because everybody's saying different thing. So I have a real estate coach, and he asked me that what is your why? Found out that my why is I want to build my legacy. And when I mean legacy is not by numbers, like how many million or billion that we sold. It's not about that. It's about your reputations. It's about that when everybody work with you, your clients, buyer or seller work with you, when they done with that transaction, is there a story they can tell about you? This is what Kevin do for me, and it's impressive. So that is what I really want to achieve, and that's really what I will suggest people to focus on as well. I mean, everybody have their own needs, and you want to really make sure that you understand yourself, and then you can grow from there. I focus on my client's interest instead of my own interest. I want to protect my client's interest. So at some point in the transactions, if we have to pull a break and actually stop that transactions, And I want to be able to make sure that I'm comfortable in doing that. So that's what I keep telling myself. In this business, is all about our clients. That is really what we are here for, right? I mean, our professions is actually here to advise people. And so let's not forget about that one. But if you can achieve this, then you will do good in this business, because people love you. People know that you are here truly to help them. And then that is the moment that your clients will refer you to their friends and family and being comfortable. Keep learning about the market, and because the market is constantly changing. So I think that is the goal. My name is Kevin Tai, and I am a team lead of Tai Properties Group, and couldn't be happier to be part of For Sure Real Estate.